Up next, the Pistons take it on the Pacers. For the Pistons, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor. Show the home fans what to expect this year. Pacers, Pistons, coming right. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Haliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Pass to Thompson. The 3. That shot missing. Indiana on offense. And there's a pick. Back to Haliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Haliburton on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Haliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Tyrese Haliburton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Thompson. For 3, here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Clark, how about the run the Indiana Pacers had in the inaugural NBA Cup?
Boy, that was pretty impressive, wasn't it, B.A., making it all the way to the finals. It certainly was a statement to the rest of the league that the Pacers are on the come. Now you got to keep an eye on them because they've got a nice core that's just moving into the prime of their career.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Haliburton.
Siakam with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Haliburton, and he lays it up and in.
Very good composure and control that time by Haliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Harris. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the dunk by Haliburton.
Haliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. And here's Harris. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Haliburton against Cunningham. Back to Turner. Fires for 3. The Pistons clear it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Cunningham. Duran up top. Back to Cunningham. Siakam with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. And here they go. And the dunk by Haliburton.
How about Haliburton? Going right to the rim. Sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Well, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Indiana, 4th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Ivy outside. Duran the screen. Shot to stop the run. Ivy's shot is off. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam, the pass to Haliburton. Neesmith on the wing. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist.
No way Haliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Harris, a screen on Haliburton. Cunningham outside. And again, no good by Detroit.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Siakam with a screen on Ivy. Haliburton, the pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot over Cunningham. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Pistons trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Cunningham against Haliburton. The 3 is up. And Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham's got 7 points.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Neesmith passes to Haliburton. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Here's Duran. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And at 6'10", Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him.
The Pistons trailing. They've got Tim Hardaway. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thompson, and it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
Thompson outside. Stewart, screen on Toppin. Here's Thompson. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 5. McConnell outside. Pass to Bradley. Haliburton outside. Back to Bradley. Outside for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And for the Pistons, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Stewart, screen on McConnell. Here's Schroeder. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Haliburton, the pass to Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. Back to Haliburton. Pass to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Now here's Haliburton. He's guarded by Beasley. Three-pointer Mathurin. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton. Mathurin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stewart, a screen on Matherin. Here's Hardaway. And again, the Pistons missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Haliburton. Pass to Bradley. Here's McConnell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. From about 19. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
This is who Schroeder is. I mean, he's somebody who plays with assertiveness and aggressiveness on the offensive end.
Oh, 2 physical points for Haliburton.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Beasley. And here's Hardaway. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Three-pointer Matherin. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Schroeder passes to Thompson. Here's Hardaway. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Schroeder. Haliburton with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Siakam. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Hardaway. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Cunningham against Haliburton. Over Cunningham. Haliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Nesmith's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Duren. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Tipped away and stolen by Beasley. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
Here's Nesmith. The shot won't fall. Some solid D from Beasley. Cunningham with the ball. Siakam covering. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Beasley. 16 points for him. You know, Malik Beasley, there are times he comes into a game and just lights it up, Clark.
Yeah, he's got the ability to score in bunches, B.A. When he's feeling it, he's unstoppable at times. He's got a deep bag, a lot of confidence, and a lot of game.
Offensive rebound. Cunningham outside. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Cunningham.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Duren. And here's Siakam for 3. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
For 3, here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Siakam. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Duren. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. And here's Siakam for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Here's Haliburton. Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Dave, thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Look at Detroit. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Indiana Pacers.
You have certain players that live and die by the 3. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And it's Cunningham missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Siakam outside. Haliburton, a screen on Thompson. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pacers 4th.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Ivy outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 10. Siakam, the pass to Haliburton. Turner inside, working on Duren. Up top, Nimhart. Still no points. They get it back. Turner. And the layup is good off the glass.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, if you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Out to Harris. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And that one's good. Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Harris finds Cunningham. Back to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Pass to Cunningham. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Mathurin's checked in for Indiana.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Haliburton surveys the floor. Siakam the screen. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Haliburton on the take. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 7. Ivy outside. Back to Harris. There's the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. 3-pointer, Haliburton. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
First an assist, and nobody shot the ball better. The roster featured a number of knockdown shooters. The offense was tailored perfectly to their...
Now Beasley. No points so far. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Haliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Haliburton. Detroit with a rebound.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Harris misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
3-pointer, Haliburton. Another miss by Haliburton.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped forward.
Now here's Beasley. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Fontecchio in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Toppin finds Haliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Tyrese Haliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Hardaway on the wing. From the arc. That shot off.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Haliburton with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Shoots. Haliburton misses.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Outside Schroeder. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Haliburton. Toppin outside. McConnell outside. To the paint. On the wing, Bradley. Let's go with a three. A rebound by Detroit. Beasley outside. Pass to Schroeder. Fontecchio outside. Five on the clock. Hardaway with it. He's covered by Matherin. Hardaway, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And some changes here for Detroit. Reed comes in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Johnson, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell.
Seems like Haliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. Toppin passes to Haliburton. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Typically crafty offense from Haliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Haliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. If you can find it in your point guard, it's even better. And Tyrese Haliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Haliburton, good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Detroit leading by 5. Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Haliburton. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Takes it inside.
Tim Hardaway Jr. First personal foul.
Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Substitution on the floor.
Pistons on D. To the inside. Duran with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Siakam outside. There's a screen. Haliburton against Cunningham. Haliburton pass to Siakam. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 21.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Haliburton, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Pacers trail by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Takes one from 10 feet, and he hits the jumper. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Pass to Siakam. Outside for Haliburton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Ivy outside. And here's Cunningham. And here's Thompson for three. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
You love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a big mistake.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Cunningham with the rain.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Nembhard outside, inside. Haliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Cunningham. Back to Turner. Jacks up a three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his fifth rebound in this one. From 9 feet out, the Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Haliburton, good. Haliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Haliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Neesmith. Haliburton against Cunningham. Haliburton, pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. No good off the glass. The Pistons on offense. The lead is 2 for Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Very important free throws there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Anytime you put the ball up near Durham, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Siakam with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Haliburton. Lets it go from deep. Duran with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's a big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the